Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Fouled off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So stepping in, Colin Moran. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 0-2 once more. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Trevor Story will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on its way. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Feliz. Now batting, left fielder, David.
Into the box, David Dahl. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Feliz is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The batter.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Nolan Arenado. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a 2-run homer down the line in left as this lead got even wider.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
In now, Daniel Murphy. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the blowout continues. Yetzel Rios enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Yetzel Rios.
Now batting. Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. To short. Newman brings it in. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Tony Walters.
Ready for another chance. Tony Walters hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 8th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front 18-1. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Tapia is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home-standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Ready now, Adam Frazier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. Called strike 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Popped him up. Walters shading to his right, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 home. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Elias Diaz. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. In there, a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 36.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. More ahead from Denver right after this. Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box now, Trevor Story, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Marte going back. Still ranging back. Boom goes the dynamite. Two-run shot to straightaway center is 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Standing in now, David Dahl. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Marte. Boom goes the dynamite. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Kyle Crick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy as the blowout continues.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Stepping up to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Tony Walters.
Digging in, Tony Walters. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
Keone Kela, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Kyle.
Standing in now, Kyle Freeland. Popped straight up. Moran in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Comes set and the 0-1. On, he pops it up. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In now, Charlie Blackmon. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 24-1. Ready once again, number 10. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 10.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Story onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Right fielder, Gregory.
From the stretch. 0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1.
1-0.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner scores from second. The relay.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
24-2 the final tally today. Colorado came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Kyle Freeland pitches well enough to get the W. Chris Archer was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.